Senate Intelligence Committee could be compromised. What's your assessment of that?
Well, last week, the Director of National Intelligence, John Radcliffe, had an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal where he said a dozen China or as part of a malign influence operation. So at least a dozen are out there, a dozen members of Congress. In terms of the numbers of Chinese, we simply don't know. What happened in the case of Eric Swalwell, this suspected Ministry of State Security spy, Fang, was conducting what they say in the counterintelligence business is a farming operation. You plant seeds with up-and-coming members of Congress, local officials, and hope that one of them makes it big. Well, in the case of Swalwell, the Chinese hit pay dirt. I mean, this is a big story. Swalwell, for a short time, was actually a Democratic presidential nominee for president. He's also sits, as you mentioned, on the Intelligence Committee. He shouldn't be on that committee. He's been compromised. He hasn't answered fully the questions about his relationship with Fang. Was there a sexual relationship? Did she influence him? Did she arrange for covert financing from China to go to his reelection campaign back in 2014?
Yeah, it's unbelievable, really. And so when you look at that, I remember Nancy Pelosi saying, oh, well, what do you want us to do? Background check every intern? I was shocked to learn interns that are working on the Intelligence Committee with a congressman or woman there isn't background checked. That's insanity.
No, the staff on the Intelligence Committee are heavily vetted and they have to get security clearances. The real loophole is that members of Congress do not have to get security clearances. By virtue of the fact that they have been elected to Congress, they have access to the most sensitive intelligence in the U.S. government, including electronic intercept information as well as human source information. So it's a very precarious position once someone is on the Intel Committee. Swalwell, only 2 years in Congress, was appointed to this select committee by Nancy Pelosi. Now, Pelosi is defending Swalwell, saying that she doesn't have any security concerns.
Well, I'll tell you, Bill, that loophole goes for the President of the United States as well, because as far as I'm concerned, everything behind Joe Biden would bar him from any security clearance with his connections and his son's connections to China now. But we know there's not much we can do about that at this point. All right, Bill Gertz, I appreciate you coming on the program as always. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right.